How's it going, guys? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to see what happens when some of the best players in the world team up together for ranked 2v2. First of all, we've got Zen's POV of himself and Vatira queuing together. We're going to see another game of these guys playing later on in the video as well. And in between, we'll take a look at Daniel and Beast Mode, who are also queuing EU ranked 2s in the run-up to the major. I'm recording this before I go to Birmingham myself. I'll actually be going to the train station in about 1 hour, so I've got to be quick here. But let's see what happens when you get two of the best players in the world, two of France's current best from the two top teams coming out of France right now. Well, I say France, Carmine Corp is 1/3 French, but 3/3 Francophone. Zed is off to a flank star. Oh my word, what a shot. Reset, flick, rebound. And yeah, poor Aero and Barry. Big Pot, couldn't do anything about that one. Not sure who these guys are. Don't know if they've changed their names. Barry, Big Pot, and Aero, but shouts out to Aero, who uploaded this this replay, I should say, to Ranked, or to ballchasing.com. Sorry, bit of an early morning recording here. Not really my forte. Any of you morning people? I'm always a little bit weirded out by morning people. I'm not going to lie. Not a morning person myself. Never have been. Right, Vatira having to do a bit of solo defense here while Zen respawns. He had to do a bit of solo defense again earlier. For a similar reason, Zen was out of the game. But that's some good defense there by Zen. Now feeling like you might want to do some work at that end of the field. Notice what he did there as the demo threat came through. He just slid into his net really quickly, gave himself a good view of the field, what's in front of him. It's a really good thing you guys can do in your own games, because, you know, pros, they're so mechanical that they can sometimes get themselves out of tricky situations, and you don't want to copy everything that pros do, especially in defense. You know, their ability to get off of random walls, back corner walls, back walls, and still get good challenges in the ball is much, much higher than your average ranked player. So if you are taking, you know, taking some things from pro gameplay that you want to copy, I would say that's one of them, is getting in the net and just having an easy view of things. So Zen doubling the ball middle there. He probably knew that a shot from that range would not likely be good enough to go in. That's a good extra touch on that ball as well by Zen. They're having to do quite a bit of consistent defending at the moment. And now Zen looking for the demo in the middle. Vatira doubles it across the box. Zen wasn't able to commit on that one. Did not see it coming. Thought maybe Vatira was just going to try and shoot it himself on target. He might have done. And they are starting to retake control of that midfield battle. Vatira once again getting it across the box a bit more quickly than Zen was ready for. Zen with the boost steal at the far side. Actually, he didn't steal the boost, but playing the ball back into the middle of the far side. Usually would be able to get both in that situation. Vatira setting up an open net. That's a 1v2 outplay. And Zen and Vatira make it 3-0. And you know what you're seeing from these guys, and the difference between the top level pros and your everyday SSLs, even high ranked SSLs, which I'm sure Barry, Big Pot and Aero are. You can't get into a match against Vatira and Zen unless you are some of the highest rated players. Oh, that's double post. We got the new post sound there 2 times from Vatira and Zen, but they win this one 4-0. That's a forfeit. Let's get into game number 2. Alright, it's Daniel and Beast Mode's turn. As you can see, they're playing with European server ping right now. Both playing the Octane, which is pretty normal for Beast Mode, of course, but Daniel, mostly known for his Fennec these days. They're up against Shark, who did upload this replay to Ball Chasing, so shout out Shark. And Compact. Compact, you may remember if you were watching the FIFA E tournament at the end of last year. He was one of the players for the Belgium roster. He's pretty consistent main event name that you're going to see for RLCS over the years. Very solid player. And Shark, a newer player coming out of Italy, I think it is right now. Or was it Ireland? No, it was Ireland. It was Ireland. But he did play with an Italian player. And he just hit both posts. Beast Mode had no way to get back to that one. Didn't have to. The post had him covered. Yeah, Shark is an Irish player, if I remember correctly. And he's made RLCS main event this year. If I'm remembering this right, playing with Red Mob and Jelly, who is the Italian player. So complete rookie team there who made RLCS main event, which is really cool. And he's starting to make consistent appearances at the top half of the 2v2 leaderboard. So Daniel there, stealing the boost. Now you might be thinking, why didn't he leave that for Beast Mode? Well, Daniel's probably calculating there that he thinks that Shark's going to get there first, so he just takes it away from the opponent, even though he could technically be stealing it away from his teammate there. Now that you can see exactly how much boost your teammate has, you don't need to worry about making a read of whether or not they're going to get there. Daniel in beast mode. Oh, they've been caught out here. That was not the play that they're looking for. Compact's going to make it 1-0. And so far, it hasn't been the best game for Daniel in beast mode. But, well, you know, saying that, they don't really mind playing defense, especially Daniel. Daniel is an absolute beast defensively. And he does get a dunk kickoff goal. It's a strat you don't really see at the higher ranks very often, but it can be incredibly effective, as you see, especially in the close cheat meta, which EU is known for, and just the world of Rocket League in general is known for. Oh, this beautiful passing, great cut off by Compact though. Daniel's still going to attempt to redirect, but Shark's on the breakaway now. Has he scored that? No, he hasn't. He's in the post twice again for Shark. In the post repeatedly. But like I was saying, Daniel and Beast Mode, they don't really mind playing too much defense and hitting opponents on the counter. It really plays into Daniel's strengths especially. He's long time been one of the best defenders in the game, and I think, you know, they probably need to rework the Savior of the Season or whatever it was, Savior MVP, Defensive MVP, whatever it's called for RLCS. Here's my idea for it. Right now I think it just goes to the player with the most saves per game. I think we need to be giving that one to the player with the most saves per game on the team with the least goals conceded per game. And that last season would have made Daniel the defensive MVP. He was my personal pick for defensive MVPs. G2, now NRG, had the best defense in RLCS, and Daniel had the most saves for the team. So, you know, not the most robust calculation, but I think that works out pretty well. This should be open for beast mode. Oh no, never mind. Compact to the good recovery, so they're actually holding on for the moment. There's that mid-air catch that's becoming so popular. Beast mode tried to play it back into Daniel, couldn't make contact. Daniel still goes all the way himself. That's a forfeit. Daniel with 3 goals. Absolute monster game from him. Beast mode doing little bits here and there, but yeah, Daniel was just unstoppable here. Once he got momentum going, counter-attacks, offensive pressure, he had it all this game, and another early forfeit. Alright, let's get into the last game of the video. Back to Vatira and Zen. Okay, this time we're going to be on Vatira POVs. We're going to switch up a little bit, and we're up against Giac and Matt from his POV, the 2 other French players who have been on the come-up this season in RLCS, and they're already down 1-0. Vatira drilling the double tap downwards into the net off of Zen's mid pass. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Yeah, a lot of you guys already know Giac and Matt by now. Nice little wave dash there after potentially wobbling the landing from Vatira. Full pitch air dribble. Sees where Matt is. Oh, nice adjustment though by Matt. Now Giac's able to get back and help him in defense, but that was some phenomenal defense just from Matt to stop Vatira on that play. Vatira adjusted well. And Vatira flying up to the ceiling on purpose actually misses his continuation. Now here comes Zen with 1 reset. Vatira going to cut rotation. He's not really, I guess, maybe cut across the pitch, I should say. He's not necessarily cutting rotation there in 2v2, but the kind of pattern you see from players who are cutting rotation, that sideways drive across the pitch after moving out of the back post side in offense. You know, if you're trying to do that more, trying to figure out ways to do that more, a good place to start would be thenextrank.com/free. Check out our video on quarter pitch rotation, filling gaps in the rotation. Different way to think about rotation than first, second, third, that I think will help a lot of you guys. We've talked about it a lot on my channel before. I know Jack loves to talk about this concept in the video we made about it as well, but we want you guys to check it out. It will, I think, give you just a better understanding of what the purpose of rotation is. In 2v2 it can also apply. You'll see pros doing it pretty much all the time. You pay attention to where they are. They're usually in an area that they can play the ball if their teammate gets outplayed. Now here this didn't work out. Zen just, I think he panic flipped there. So Vatira's left on an island, gets air dribble bump 2-2. Matt and Giac actually putting up a great fight so far. Yeah, in essence, you're going to see not quarter pitch rotation in pro play, but you're going to see a dynamic variation of it. So if you want to take the concepts that we discussed in that video, link in the description if you're interested, you want to also combine that with matching the pace of the play. So you'll notice when the pace of the play slows down, this is something you're really going to see a lot of pro play, as Vatira pings the post. Zen pings the crossbar and in it goes. slow play, you can actually go closer to your teammate. If you're anticipating that the ball is not going to move very far in the imminent seconds, the few seconds that are coming. However, if you do anticipate rapid ball movement, if you think that there's going to be either a big dunk or a big 50, big pinch, or just somebody booming the ball, and you don't want to be a quarter pitch away, you want to be maybe a bit further so that you can cover that option. And you see a larger range of options in pro play at this level you're seeing on your screen right now than any other rank in the game, because players have more access to power, they have more access to moving the ball quickly. But that's why, if you're wondering, well, why don't pros follow that rule, if you want to call it that? It's more like a guideline, but why don't pros do that? Well, it's because they're reading touches, they're reading 50s, they're reading pinches all the time. Zen just able to get back in time to deny Giek and Matt their goal to go ahead there. Half the game gone. Giek and Matt have been playing really well. I've played against Zen and Vatira many, many times as individuals, but I don't know how many times we've played against them as a duo. Vatira and Zen do like to play twos ranked with each other every now and then. I know they both upload it to their own YouTube channels whenever they do. Now 2 minutes to go. Zen has to be careful there, challenging while your teammates are respawning in twos. You need to make absolutely sure that you're going to get the ball, otherwise you are just leaving your teammate isolated once they do finish respawning. Oh, beautiful play. Vatira with the demo, and Zen with the quick transition from challenge in the midfield, successful win of possession, and then scoring. Now Vatira dodging the kickoff demo attempt from Matt. Offloads to Zen. He's playing on small pads for the moment, making sure that he can keep track of where the game is being played. Now GX making life a bit difficult for him. Luckily for Vatira, he was wayward with his offensive push, and now it should be his ball. Finally, some boost to play with. And ball control, looking for the reset low. 50s at mid to Zen. Matt playing a very disciplined line there, not just bum rushing a challenge, knowing that Zen was taking the ball away from the goal. That's great defense from Matt. Giek unable to build really any threat on this push up the field though. Vatira was taking his time. He knew that he was going nowhere. There's been a lot of disciplined defense coming out of these two teams. Final minute now. Still one goal to the good for Vatira and Zen. By far the closest game we've seen in this video so far. The others, of course, being early forfeits. Vatira on the bounce. Has a lot of work to do if he's going to get this on target. Matt won't let him do it in the first place. And now Giek denying Zen with the air dribble. So every air dribble being met high and denied. Zen backboard it to Vatira, who didn't want to go because Giek was in the area. Not wanting to take any unnecessary risks in the closing 20 seconds, but they are fully dominating the pitch at the moment. Vatira looking for the mind game, trying to catch the ball in reverse. Giek was able to take it away from him, or was it Matt? But now they've only got 10 seconds left to work with. Zen and Vatira both back in defense. Notice Vatira pushing up close behind his teammate here, knowing that there can't really be any booming clear from this position. And that early challenge shuts down any potential danger. Follow through demo, and that is game over. Vatira and Zen winning it 4-3. Pretty quiet second half of the game when it comes to goals, but the control of the midfield, the constant pressure was enough. Giek and Matt did well to survive, honestly. This could have been a higher score had it not been for some excellent defense from the two of them. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. These are the only games I could see. Well, the only games in the week running up to Birmingham Major that I could find from Zen, Vatira, and also from Daniel Beast Mode. Yeah, if there are more games popping up at any point, I could show you guys those after I get back from the major. But as always, let me know in the comments if that's something that you are interested in. Check out the links for Chalkcast in the description, bonus podcasts, and also live episodes. VODs available on the links down there. Also, thenextrank.com, nextrank.com/free, and the Next Rank Discord. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one. I'll see you guys next time.